Welcome back to the Little Etymologist podcast, where we talk about bugs. I saw a praying mantis outside last summer. It was so tall.
Was it praying?
It was praying.
You listen, I find
we all here? Do y'all remember that? Somebody
mantis.
was here. There was a praying mantis right outside.
Yeah, I told you to squish him.
It must have been your other podcast.
He was in his home.
So?
He was so big. If I squished him, it would have been so gross.
You would have had to throw out the shoes. It would have been over.
We had to retire the shoes. Such a big... You feel
can't kill those things. You want to make it a pet.
You hear it. You feel it.
I'll never forget.
That's a Christian animal, bro. You can't kill
Well,
that.
statute of limitations is up, but I'll never forget when we used to go in those apartments. There was an abandoned apartment that we used to smoke weed in called The Trap.
Yep. We talked about this, I think.
We found a big roach in there.
Oh.
And we dared our friend Antoine to step on it. And he stepped on it in his hyperdunks.
Oh.
He never wore those
Did you hear
hyperdunks
it?
again. Yes.
It's like Bear Grylls.
He was like, I can't wear it anymore. He had to retire.
He literally
the shoes.
retired the Hyperdunks. Shout out to the Hyperdunk, a very valid basketball shoe.
Yeah.
It's very usable. I don't know if they still make them, but boy,
I don't think so.
That was a
They
nice
moved
shoe.
on, yeah.
His
were the first generation too.
I had a pair that I would hoop in.
Yeah. You had hyperfuses.
Oh, did I?
Yes.
Oh, there was a junior version, the
Pretty
Team
much.
Jordan
Yeah,
version.
pretty much.
You ain't got no hyperdunks. You probably got the hyperfusion. Oh, I was remembered last week.
But I'm not a rapper. Squishing bugs. I mean, when you
got no
squish an
weed.
ant or something, you don't even feel it. You know, you probably do it on the sidewalk all the
You
time.
feel
Yeah.
the roach.
But a roach,
The roach
a
was
praying
about
mantis.
like 2 inches, 3 inches long.
They
It
don't
was
need to
big.
be that big, bro.
I'd never seen a praying mantis up till that point. Since I moved here, I've seen more wildlife than most of. Remember
Beautiful wildlife.
Remember the weird mole rats by the pool?
Yeah.
And
it's
the,
nice.
and the albino duck mom. There was a lot
Probably
of cool
a
shit.
nutria.
I'm excited. Were you guys ready to go back to the pool this summer?
Yeah.
I'm ready to go
I'm
back.
Hell
to the
yeah.
pool. I'm ready to pull it up. I had like
I'm so
a
excited.
I almost fucking broke down in tears when I checked my weather app and it was like 36 when I woke up. I'm like, I can't do another day of this. Like I was ready to not leave
Right
the
now,
house.
41.
And then I left. I'm like, it's not that bad.
We were supposed to go down to Eastern Market on Saturday. It was supposed to be 70,
Yeah.
Mhm.
and we wake up and it's fucking 32 degrees out. I'm like, man,
Yeah. It
the
was trash.
fuck?
It was trash. And it just, the other day, I think it was,
Nice. Sorry, guys.
wasn't yesterday, but it was like Friday. It was nice. And I even posted that Young King Dave. It's fucking nice out. Who wants to smoke? I got loud.
I got loud.
DM me
Mhm.
or text me. And then by the night,
In my
Fucking trying
line.
to smoke.
by like, now I do like that daylight savings is back, where it's like
Thank God.
it's like light out till 8:30, 9
Yeah.
o'clock. I like
Bust
that.
your hand.
Welcome back to the weather podcast. We're entomologists.
We're like
We're
Cody.
meteorologists.
This is a nature show now, isn't
That guy Cody Ropp loves the weather.
Dude,
He loves the weather.
he has, what was the weather report called? It made no sense. It was like Cody's weather chance or something. It didn't even make sense. And he made a whole,
Cody with a chance of weather.
that's
Ooh,
way
that
better
would've-
than whatever he came up
That would
with.
have been sick.
His was like Cody's weather chance or something that didn't make any sense.
Terrible.
And he made a whole logo for it and everything. Like, it didn't even make sense. That's the thing.
And being an amateur weatherman on Instagram is really funny. It's a cool
Slash
choice.
rapper.
It's a good hobby to have. You know, it's a good.
I'm rooting for him.
Mhm.
I'm rooting for him.
Just like we're rooting for
Anyway,
all of our patrons right now.
yep.
Guys.
Perfect segue.
What a segue.
Guys, we love you. Everyone who supports the show, everyone who's a member on Patreon, thank you very much. We do have a Patreon, guys. You can check it out. It's patreon.com/hadtopodcast. You get a bonus episode every week. We have Patreon exclusive episodes. We have access to video. You get video episode access. You can put it right on your Spotify, just like the Joe Rogan podcast.
Just like Joe Rogan!
Okay? You can have your fucking real high level shit. We have your video right on your phone in the podcast.
Just
app.
like Joe
Bonus
Rogan!
episodes. We're not. I wish we were Joe Rogan. Guys, I wish I was Joe Rogan.
I'm
I wish
almost
I had
as
his bank account.
I'm almost as tall as Joe Rogan.
I wish I was as tall as Joe Rogan.
I'm almost.
He's so giant. I wish I was as red as Joe Rogan. His fucked up red skin.
He should start selling like red skin and shoe insert stuffs.
Guys, we have discount codes for red skin supplements. We're launching a supplement company as well that's exclusive to the Patreon. But other than our exclusive supplements, you have access to our individual stacks and diet regimens. We do a Flick Friday as well, where we watch a movie, do live commentary over it. It's fun as fuck. We have a whole catalog of movies you can watch along with us. We've done RoboCop. We've had Demolition Man. So video access, bonus episodes, movie episodes. We also have
games.
Let's Plays now. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You want to see us play Mario Golf or Jack and Daxter with more coming?
No. I was playing Mario Golf. Y'all were fucking
I finished with
fishing out of the sand.
Okay, listen.
Y'all boys are making sand
You picked
castles.
the course that you know best. I got +2. I'm happy. I didn't get -10. You were a master. I agree.
He had his laptop.
Pick any course.
He had his laptop in the passenger seat of his car.
He was
with
practicing on the
control.
whole way. Yeah.
Every red light.
If you watch that episode,
over.
you'll see him. He's actually playing the whole time, practicing, preparing.
Yeah, but
if you want to watch Austin whoop our ass in Toadstool Tour, and here's the patrons that
you
have
also
joined
get
so
Discord
far.
access. How could I forget? You can come hang out with us.
Yes.
Chop it up.
Yes.
Send us
Please.
memes.
Yes.
News.
So shout out to
videos.
Huge Matt, Avery, Bracco, Emil, Hatch, Herm, Dame, MK, the Cunnilingus Grand Prix champion of the world, Load Booster 360, Joey Goygoff, Jaybird, the Panic Poopers, Bass Guitars, and Jake Holtman.
I had to.
Now, I also want to point out that you guys are getting in early to where I could say this. If we get to 50, there's no way I'm saying that shit every episode. There's no way. We're going to have to put it on the screen like they do, you know?
Yeah.
So you guys are getting in early. You guys are a part
50,
of the Had To lore.
The first 50 should be like the Ring of Honor. You know
Yeah,
It's kind of like when
yeah.
Nintendo 3DS dropped, and if you were like one of those rewards members, you got a special one.
Ooh.
Yeah.
It's kind of like you guys. You guys are getting engraved in episodes
Yes.
permanently.
And not only that, but like if this does ever go somewhere and we end up making merch or something, you best believe we got to drop you guys a shirt or something. Or like a hat.
Yeah.
People
Or like
do that.
at least a discount code, something.
People do that.
We'll figure it out.
I did just recently, Patreon's offering new promotion stuff. I did recently make 5 of our episodes free.
Ooh.
Not episodes, but it was like one of the Jack and Daxter Let's Play, the Monopoly one, the awards, I think Demolition Man, and one other thing. I made 5 things free, kind of give free members a
good picks
a
there.
little reel to
taste.
maybe. Oh, if I like this, maybe I want more. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's for y'all. We
Go see what's
we
on
love
there.
you guys.
Yeah.
Check
Check
out
it
or
out, yeah.
otherwise.
Check
So-
out our Patreon.
So thanks. Just like Joe Rogan. This
Just like Joe Rogan, we have a Patreon.
This is episode 95. Were we all born in 95?
I was born in 95. I got the tattoo.
Did you? Really?
No, I don't.
I love, guys our age do love having guys our age or older love having the old English D.
Established 19.
Established.
Bro.
I wasn't born, I was established.
I
was a
like
business
like a business, yeah.
I don't have a belly button. I wasn't born, but I do have a paper trail.
Yeah. Paper trail.
There's a paper
happy
trail to where you can find out where I was established.
Speaking of Joe Rogan,
Just like Joe Rogan.
I'm listening.
this is going to segue into another topic. But speaking of Joe Rogan, I wanted to watch the fight between Bruce Lee and Chuck Norris.
Oh, Chuck Norris died. If you guys weren't aware.
Because Chuck Norris died recently on Friday or Thursday, whatever it
It'd
was.
be a week before you ever hear this anyway.
Yeah. So we found out Chuck Norris died, and we're like, damn, Chuck Norris died. He was cool.
Yeah.
I like the jokes.
Yeah.
You know,
Like,
I like the cameo
He
in
has
Dodgeball.
a fist underneath his beard.
The Total Gym commercials were kind of tight.
The jokes came right back when the news dropped. Like everyone's like, "Oh no, he's not dead. He's just taking an extended vacation in heaven." Like
When Chuck Norris does push-ups, he's actually pushing the earth down.
They were saying that he died 20 years ago, and death finally mustered up the courage to tell everybody.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So anyways, I wanted to watch that fight over because I was, like, damn, Chuck Norris died. But then I saw
You
a
and I
video
used to watch that fight all the time.
all the time.
used
We
to
would get
smoke a
high and watch
joint.
that fight. It was a badass fight.
And we watched it on YouTube. It's probably that video on YouTube is probably gone now.
No, I was watching that same one.
Oh,
yeah.
nice.
There's actually like 4 versions. There's the Way of the Dragon, the original Cantonese, like sound.
Oh,
And it's fucking egregious. Every time there's a punch,
Well, that makes
every
your
time.
punches
That's kinda
stronger.
sweet, honestly.
It makes your punches stronger. Like they're making the mouth noise.
no, they're using sound effects.
Oh.
But when they're speaking
Some guy hitting a
Chinese,
cymbal.
like I saw some of the scenes when they're speaking Chinese, it looks ridiculous. Yeah. And then there's there's like Return of the Dragon and Way of the Dragon. One of them is American, one of them is Cantonese.
Oh, and one of them was like dubbed English?
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah. So
does Chuck Norris speak Cantonese in the original?
He doesn't speak at all.
Okay, that makes
He
sense.
doesn't say one
He's just
word.
like a Dark Souls enemy.
Yeah,
he
this
disappears.
is before he had a single acting lesson.
Okay.
This is also long before Walker, Texas Ranger.
Right,
but
right.
I saw a video over the weekend of Chuck Norris and his wife meeting Benjamin Netanyahu in Israel. Just meeting them.
That's the one.
And then they're like, thank you so much for having us, Prime Minister. They were dick riding.
They were glazing.
They were glazing super hard.
Tel Aviv
And
impressed.
it would have been fine because a lot of people have been over there that I've given passes to. Even some of my favorite black people have gone to Jerusalem for a birthright. You know? What the fuck is Amari Stoudemire doing as a Jew? Like, what's going on?
But we're here like when Amari Stoudemire is in Israel, we're cheering him on.
Like, what's going on? But I was going to give him a pass until Benjamin Netanyahu looks at him and says, you know, Israel's already strong, but with Chuck Norris, we're invincible.
Boo.
After that,
They're calling it the worst Chuck Norris joke ever told.
After that, I was like, I need to see him die.
Yeah, see him get his ass
I
beat.
need to
watch
see him
this.
die.
So for Flick Friday, no.
So
Rest in
I
peace, Chuck
suggested
Norris.
it as the start of Kung Fu February or Martial Arts March. We kind of got away from it. Plus, we took some time off. But
yeah, we had a stumble there. But
yeah. So eventually, we will get around to that movie. But I watched it last night, and I started off watching the one that Joey Diaz and Joe Rogan watch because they both watch it and they commentate it kind of.
Oh, that's funny.
And then I had the epiphany.
Oh, that was cool back then. That was when just like Joe Rogan.
Yeah, it was cool back then. But same thing. Like when I'm watching it, I stopped it before Bruce even got to the moving stance. Like when he got fed up of being hit.
Yeah.
I cut it off because I'm like, Joe Rogan is fucking annoying. He's really fucking annoying. Oh, Chuck Norris scores with a roundhouse kick to the face and smiles. Shut your dick riding ass up, bro.
Oh, he was
We're
calling
trying
it
to
like-
watch the fight.
He was calling it like UFC.
Yeah, but like when Joey's watching it, he's like, man, this guy wasn't going to die, Joe Rogan. Look how fit he was. They killed this poor little Chinese kid. I like when he talks, but
Yeah.
Joe's like commentating being fucking annoying.
Yeah.
And then Joey's like, everybody swept in the 70s, Joe Rogan. You had to watch your front leg. You were getting swept, dog. Like, he was funny. He added some insight.
Yeah.
But I had to cut it off because whenever Joe Rogan and Brian Redband are sharing a room, it is insufferable.
Yeah.
Like, it is very, very bad.
Yeah.
Brian Redband especially. There's nobody more annoying in the podcast space than Brian fucking Redband.
I offer you Tony Hinchcliffe, which is funny
Yeah, they're
because
boys.
Yeah,
it's funny because
close.
now they're boys.
It's close. Yeah, you're right.
and Tony hates him
Or
too.
fresh and fit Myron.
I have to
it's
share
close.
my money with this guy.
Like
Wait, who's fresh and fit? Myron?
fresh and
Isn't
fit.
he the
You don't
big
know
black
Fresh and
guy who
Fit?
like interviews unfuckable guys?
No,
And he's like, "What's so like? You got to get your hygiene up. You got to get your
No.
his name is Fit.
Oh, okay.
That's a different Fit.
okay.
Um,
Fresh and Fit was the two Oh, I know who it is.
Yeah.
The
They
incel
were the
guys.
red pill incel guys.
yeah, and now
Oh,
there's the
yeah.
black guy who acts like he's Charlie Kirk. He does interviews outside. He was the basketball guy. That's Myron.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
That's
Right,
Myron.
yeah,
I remember them.
Yeah.
That's right. Okay.
You don't even know how to play basketball. She asked
Rare
him.
Myron W.
Yeah,
But not even. It was just.
it was
neutral.
a W. He owned her.
He didn't say anything. He didn't have to.
That's-
That's
yeah.
the problem.
He
You
mocked
gonna be
her.
named? How you gonna
mocked
be named Myron?
Oh, we got to talk about clavicular.
That guy
Speaking
blows.
of mogging, we'll get into that.
So I had to turn it off halfway through, and I just watched the original Cantonese fight,
Yeah.
and it's still as good as it was, and it was good to see Chuck Norris die. Join hell where he belongs. Fucking
Chuck
piece
Norris
of
is
I
shit.
just wrote down in the notes.
Where he
Chuck
belongs.
Norris is in hell.
It is so funny. Like one thing it comes out and everyone's like, "Fuck this guy." But
Yeah.
the funniest thing I saw was some guy on Twitter was like, when everyone's telling the Chuck Norris jokes, this guy's like, "I want everyone to remind themselves that Chuck Norris was a huge conservative piece of shit."
Oh yeah.
And it's like, listen, First of all, I'm not conservative. No offense to anyone who is. I'm not fucking conservative. But it is hilarious. People on Twitter bitching about like conservative celebrities they'd never talk to, that they'll never meet, that they don't know, and they'll be like some guy passed away, and like TMZ will be reporting news. They'll be like a conservative celebrity dead at 88, and they're like, "Fuck this guy." It's like all they said was that he was
Having
dead.
a field day.
They weren't
Like
like
the top comments, like, now before you mourn his death and before you honor his life, just remember he voted Republican.
They're going in their relatives' comments with the pack watch gif.
Yeah.
You know,
like,
but when it comes time to ask your Republican parents for money, no problem. When it comes to a dinner, I'm over there every night. I'm bringing a load of laundry because I live in an apartment and I gotta use your washing machine to save $4.
Yeah. No, I do love that. It's funny to hate Chuck Norris for hanging out with Not Netanyahu. It's also sensical.
But
I like that.
Up on your Instagram.
But when you're a liberal and you're just like, fuck this piece of shit. I didn't even know who he was till today, but fuck him. Fuck him.
Yeah. I
Fuck
don't care
this dead
at all.
guy.
I don't care about his political beliefs.
No.
My favorite kicker is Harrison Butker. Look how that goes.
Yeah.
You know, I would never hang out with that guy.
No.
But he's a hell of a kicker. You got to give him his props.
Keep that same energy for your loved ones. Don't go home for Thanksgiving. Eat a hungry man.
Yeah. You know what?
Go
Matter
get
of fact,
Yeah.
tweet your loved ones and say, go fuck yourself. Do that.
Block your family on Facebook.
Yes.
If you're going to stand by, I mean, really stand by.
You want to shit on dead people? Go shit on the people you know in real life who are alive that you can go talk
to. I know your grandmother
not.
said the N-word 3 days from Sunday.
And you didn't say shit.
Yeah,
and you told her dinner was great.
Yeah, and you hugged and kissed her on her deathbed.
Mwah.
She might even called you the N-word. She had Alzheimer's.
And then you open up that birthday card. Yes, there's money in it this year. There's money.
There's money in it.
There's $100 in here.
There's money.
Maybe she's not such a piece of shit after all.
Kill yourself.
I love how annoying.
Remember,
it wasn't always like this.
Remember, he didn't vote in the primaries. So before you mourn his death or even talk about him online,
he was a lazy piece of shit. This
remember,
is all his fault.
He was a fence sitter.
He was even worse.
He didn't vote.
Fucking piece of shit. Fuck Chuck Norris.
I watched Dodgeball like 6 months ago or something.
Yeah, it's a good flick.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it was great. I watched it with my girlfriend. She never watched. She likes Pixar, and I saw Dodgeball when it was in theaters. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Very different people. Although I did watch Wild Robot. Have y'all seen that?
No, you tell me about that.
Recommend. Anyway, Dodgeball, great scene when I think Vince shows up at the last second. And they're like, no, he's supposed to be qualified, but the judges can rule. They got to get 2 thumbs up out of 3. The final judge, Chuck Norris. And he just goes, I don't think he says anything in that movie.
No, he doesn't have a line.
I don't think he has a line. And at the end,
Thumbs
Vince
up and a smile.
like one of the last words of the movie is like, thanks, Chuck Norris.
Well, the good part about his career is that everyone just started making jokes about him, and it worked in his favor. He's like, I don't got to do shit. He's like, I can just show up. I can just show up for stuff, and that's good enough.
He was kind of the proto meme.
It was before Aura, before people said Aura. Yeah. It was a very early meme.
It was Chuck Norris.
Everyone was telling Chuck Norris jokes in middle school, bro.
He also came down and tightened up the Ultimate Showdown.
The UFC?
No. The Ultimate Showdown, the song.
The Ultimate Showdown.
Yeah. This is the Ultimate Showdown.
I don't think I know that song.
You don't know that?
Who is it?
Oh, Ultimate Showdown? Yeah. Iconic. Oh, we'll play that on the Patreon.
Okay.
It was just like a YouTube video. It was like an albino black sheep.
It was on Newgrounds. It was on Newgrounds.
Yeah. I used to love Newgrounds.
I'm going to write that down so we talk about it.
Yeah, we got to open with that. But,
we can play a Newgrounds video. They don't give a fuck.
Shout out to Jaybird because my girl put on the Sandlot the other night.
Oh, Jaybird.
I know you wanted to watch that with us, Jaybird, and I'm down to watch it again, and here's why.
We will.
That might be the best sports movie I have ever seen.
Have you never saw it? Did you never
seen it?
Are you fucking shitting me?
Never seen it.
Everybody tells me how good it is, and I always thought that they were blowing it out their ass.
Watch that tonight.
I'll agree with you, honestly.
Wow. Tonight.
How about I watch it with? How about we do it with Jay?
I'm honestly hard.
Jay, if you're listening,
please,
Fridays
we got to watch it. I loved it.
If I sit down and think about it, I'm hard pressed to think of a sports movie I like more. I love the fucking Sandlot. That's like
It's
a
a
kid's.
great
That's like a
fucking
kids
I thought it was a
movie.
corny white people movie.
No,
No.
the Sandlot's really good. It's
Okay.
just funny,
no,
dude.
you know
It's
what?
good.
It was a corny white people movie until James Earl Jones showed up.
Yeah.
He showed up at the end, and I'm like, this
You didn't
movie
know.
is incredible.
I can't believe you never fucking 31 years old. You just
Never
watched the
seen it.
Sandlot. Wow,
I'd see
man.
clips of it, and you know me, I'm like, you know, I'd rather go play Sly
Fantastic
Cooper too
movie.
or whatever.
That shit
It's
makes
not
you happy.
just a sports movie.
Yeah.
It's
It's
a
a boy
life
movie, yeah.
It's a boy movie.
You know what it is? It makes you glad. You're like, damn, I'm glad I had friends that I was a boy. Like, this
Yeah.
was what being a kid was like.
It makes you miss being a kid.
It does, yeah.
Aw.
It's an
I have enough of
amazing
that
fucking
already.
movie.
Mm-hmm.
I've been listening to Hannah Montana lately. It really makes
Bro,
me
you're
miss
bugging.
being a kid.
You know what's
bugging
funny?
out.
I made this mention today. I think everyone is missing that lately. Because my girl was like scrolling through movies on Netflix or like Amazon Prime, whatever it was. And it was like trending movies. And everything on there is like a movie from like 2005 or like 2012. And nothing on there is good. It's all movies you forgot existed. And I'm like, these are all the trending movies. I'm like, none of these are good movies. Everyone just wants to watch the shit they liked when they were kids right now.
But
It's like Into the Blue. It's like Paul Walker movies where they're like riding on a jet ski. And then Never Back Down is a trending movie. You remember that movie?
Yeah.
It was like
Where
a
the guy
UFC
does
movie.
the flip and then he gets punched.
Yes.
Yeah, that
It was like
shit's
an amateur
retarded.
UFC
That
movie.
shit's retarded. Like
The movie
bro,
sucks, bro.
That flip knockout has been uploaded on YouTube 100 times, advertised differently. Real MMA flip cocky dude knockout.
Yeah. You've never seen this movie?
I've never even
It's
heard of
fucking
this.
stupid.
This is the most
I hate this fucking movie
That's
so
the
much.
most 8th grader ass movie ever, Doug.
No, 7th grader. That's a 7th grader movie.
it's a 7th grader movie.
Fuck that movie.
Well, I'll
It's
tell you
that-
what doesn't suck.
Into the Blue and then Limitless. That was also trending movies. It was
Limitless is when that was out, that there was an era.
Dog, that was
People would just be like, "Hey, let's throw on Limitless."
I'm like, I can't believe it's 2026. Like people are just in their living room like, yeah, I'm gonna throw on Limitless today.
Well, it is.
I liked
there
it, but I was
is
in
a-
eighth
Who
grade.
was taking the pill? Was it Bradley Cooper?
Yeah, Bradley Cooper.
Yeah, that movie's goated.
He took the pill. And
I
he
haven't
took
seen
the
it since I
pill.
was like 16, but it's amazing.
He
I'm
took
sure.
a pill and then he shot an Iraqi 8-year-old shortly after.
Oh, the other
Yeah.
movie, the
yeah.
sniper.
That was probably his next movie. That was probably his next movie.
He took the pill and shot a
He's
kid.
like, I'm going to go shoot a fucking Muslim kid.
You watched it when you were 16. I think the writers were like, okay, we need to make a movie, but no one who can legally buy a lottery ticket is going to like this movie. It is the most 8th grader movie ever. It's like he takes the pill. Like, what if you could become the smartest man in the world? What would
People
you
quoted
do?
that movie still.
Yeah.
You know, you only use 10% of your brain your whole
They make
life.
YouTube edits of it.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, what if you become the smartest man in the world? What would you do? I'm gonna make a bunch of money on the stock market, and then I'm gonna like get a bunch of pussy because I'm super smooth and I'm super smart, and then I'm gonna watch karate videos on YouTube, and then I'm gonna kick everyone's fucking ass because I learned karate overnight. That's literally how the movie goes.
I think I know.
He
I
gets
don't.
pussy, it beats people up, it gets rich. It's so dumb in
I
like
wanna-
5 minutes.
I never want to watch it again. I don't ever
It's
want to
so
watch
retarded.
it. I don't want to watch it again.
Yeah.
I want to go the rest of my life thinking it's the best movie
It's
of
a
all
dope
time.
movie.
I'm gonna go. I want to die with my 16-year-old mentality about Limitless and be like,
That's
it's
crazy,
so
man.
sick.
Got it on the Criterion Blu-ray.
Well, look,
What
the
doesn't suck?
movies back then suck.
Yeah.
They have a unique flavor though. Mm-hmm. Like there was so much pageantry back
They
then.
still tried, dude. There was a lot less. Not the CGI
The production
and stuff.
value was huge.
They
back
were
then.
really giving.
They were
cared-
throwing money at everything back then.
They were okay with you making, $20 million on a $100 million movie,
Yeah.
or whatever. That now, if your movie costs $100 million,
It better make 5.
It better make $1 billion.
And that
When you look
means
at it.
that means 1 million people in the room, all these decisions, everything's
Yeah.
cleansed and sanitized by the Marvel committee.
Yeah.
And then your movie comes out and it's just whatever.
Mhm.
Back
No
then
one
it might
cares.
be you might get that. What was that movie you were talking about? Never Back Down.
Never Back Down,
You won't get
dude.
it Never Back Down anymore.
No,
You just won't.
You won't get Into
That
the
movie
Blue with
fucking
You
Paul
won't get
Walker.
Sky High ever
No.
again. You won't get that movie. But you know what doesn't suck? The very first Hannah Montana album from 2005.
You would rock it with that, dude?
I listened to it. It's got like 6 bangers on it, dude. It's so good, bro. It's so
What was
good.
one of them? I only know that everybody
This
has
is the
those
life.
days. I don't know if this is
This
the
is the life. Hold on tight.
My
or there's
sister
also
loved Hannah
if
Montana.
we were a movie, you'd be the right guy,
This
and
sounds familiar.
I'd be the best friend that you'd fall in love with in the end.
Oh, I
We'll
hear
be
this one.
Laughing, just watching the sunset.
It's so good, bro. I'm over here, and my girl's like, "What's wrong with you? Why are you listening to Hannah Montana?" I'm like, "It's really because
good.
I just miss road trips with my family, being stuck in a shitty car going to Florida,
Yeah.
watching Flubber for the 50th time.
Yes.
That's what I miss. I really just miss, like, because
Bro.
dude, once you're 30, you're never going to be on a road trip with your
we
brothers
have
and sisters.
we have
again.
no
Like, you're
original
just not.
experiences left. Damn me up, bro. I have watched Flubber in a van on road trips. Yeah,
Yes, it was Flubber, the Pokemon movie, I think,
yeah.
shit like that.
Growing up,
Lion King.
I know the exact feeling because when you are 30, there is some shit you don't realize you're never gonna do again until you do it. And
Yeah.
then like I remember, it was a very little sentimental moment. One time my stepdad, he got a car for work, his job, and it was a minivan this time. And my brother just graduated college, so I went up with them to see the ceremony and help him pack. So I rode up with my mom. To go pick my brother up from school, basically. And we're in a minivan on the way back from school. I'm like, damn, this is the last time me and my brother are going to be in a van.
You
My mom-
noticed?
No, I
You
was like
knew
20
that it was the
something.
last time?
Well, my brother was done with school. He was graduating college. You know what I mean? And I'm
I know,
in a
but
minivan.
it's almost lucky to know.
And on the way to, it's a long drive. So
Yeah.
I was like, damn, like this is the last time I'm gonna be coming home from school with my mom and my brother, in a
Yeah.
van. I'm like, damn.
It's wild because growing up, I mean, we did road trips. We never took the plane.
Yeah.
My parents were cheap. We'd drive everywhere.
Mhm.
And like, only reason I know those Hannah Montana songs, I didn't listen to them back then.
You had a
My sister
24-hour
did.
drive. Yeah, just,
But, eventually your sister gets to play the music on the
Yeah.
radio or whatever. Put on radio 910 Radio Disney or whatever.
you and your brother watch, Happy Gilmore or some shit on the
Yeah.
little VCR TV, and then it's her turn to pick the Hannah Montana.
Yeah.
You got to watch the girl.
So and yeah, Hannah Montana would be on too in the living room all the time because of Lexi. So I only know these songs because of her. I never played them, but it's amazing how I still know them.
Mm-hmm.
And man, it was a different time, man. A different era of pageantry. The 2000s, America still had this. The housing market hadn't crashed yet. We were at war.
We were blowing up Iraq and feeling
Yeah,
good about
we
it.
felt
We
good.
had the upper hand after a few years. We're like, yeah.
9/11 did bring us together a bit. Nobody was. It wasn't like Democrats versus liberal or liberals versus conservatives as much.
It was just the Iraq war on Fox News every
Yeah.
fucking night.
Yeah.
Your parents were watching.
And yeah, it was just a different time. I do miss it a lot.
So
Shout out to the 2000s.
I did a little research on
Never
Never
Back
Back Down.
Oh hell yeah, he's got the wiki up.
I was
Let's
like,
go.
he looked over at me with the biggest smile. I'm like, what's he got on his phone? Let's go.
So, do y'all know who played the female lead?
Amber Heard.
Amber Heard.
Yeah, because I watched that this morning.
Johnny Depp's wife?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Was
everything she touches turns to shit.
Oh.
So it had a budget of $20 million.
Mm-hmm.
It box officed $41.6 million.
And they were okay with
It
that.
was a success.
The ads were good enough.
Literally now this movie would have to make like $200 million.
Was Chuck Liddell in the movie?
Chuck Liddell was not in the movie. However, there were multiple sequels.
Oh my God.
What?
See?
Never Back Down 2, The Beatdown. Directed by Michael J. White in his directorial debut.
Oh,
That's
shout
a-
out-
that's
yo,
a
Mike,
name.
Hey, Michael J. White, I fuck with it.
With a couple MMA fighters, Lyoto Machida was in there, Todd Duffy. A second sequel called Never Back Down, No Surrender came out where Michael J. White directs and stars in the movie.
How many No Fear T-shirts are in that one?
I don't know. That's a
Monster
good
Energy.
question.
We got to take a shot every
A
time you see it.
third
No
sequel called Never Back Down, Revolt,
Bruh.
directed by Kelly Madison, was released in
They
2021.
made 4 of these.
2021?
A few years ago.
Yeah.
This is 5 years ago.
They made 4 of these fucking movies because of Never Back Down.
No Surrender looks retarded.
No, Michael J.
It
White
looks
just
like
wanted
wrong side of town.
Michael J. White was trying to get that on-demand check. Bro.
This
He
shit
was
looks stupid.
I'm gonna direct it
Ooh.
and I'm gonna be in it. You
On
got to pay
demand,
me
pay
twice.
per view.
Yeah, that's a straight to on-demand movie, bro. That's a whole nother category.
Kids today don't know nothing about on demand, dude.
Like the tier up above straight to DVD was on-demand exclusive. I feel like on-demand was like a movie theater.
So what's going on with this NFL flag football thing?
No,
that
it's
big Saudi
Fanatics. It's a Fanatics game.
So what is the deal? What's
Saudi
the
Arabia?
So Fanatics invited people to Saudi Arabia to play football, and like Tom Brady is playing.
It's not flag.
It is flag.
Okay.
Yeah. Tom Brady's playing.
I saw Joe Burrow.
Jalen Hurts threw a pick six.
Joe
Shout
Burrow.
out Reese. Your boy threw a pick six.
You know who Joe Burrow threw a pick to?
Who?
Logan Paul.
Tough.
Logan Paul picked off Joe Burrow.
Listen,
I don't want to
bro.
hear about Joe Burrow ever again.
No, we're
Yeah.
done.
I think we hyped him up off the Super Bowl appearance. I think he's done nothing to redeem him.
I was done with it after Joe Flacco was winning games and looking good at 1,000,000 years old. It's like, this is the O-line that fucking sucks, apparently. This is the O-line that's getting Joe Burrow hurt. I'm like, Joe Flacco looks pretty fucking good out there.
Yeah.
He was doing better than a lot of quarterbacks that were young and healthy.
Yeah. It's. I mean, if we're done with Jared Goff, we're certainly done with Joe Burrow.
We done with Jergens Goff. The face of Jergens.
Jerkin Goff. It sounds like jerking off.
Jergen Goff.
He has an unfortunate last name.
Mm-hmm.
Jaring Goff. I'm Jaring Goff.
Jared Allen.
Joe.
Jerking off? No, jaring off is when you use two fingers. You don't use your hand. You use two fingers. You're jaring off.
I can see Skip Bayless friend. Jared Goff. He looked like he was jerking Goff last night. He was pitiful in a week one performance.
And in the end, you know it and I know it.
Was Goff even invited to the Fanatics?
No.
Why was Tom Brady? Why did Tom Brady have? Did you see that move he did? Tom Brady has more mobility than Jared Goff.
Because Tom Brady is a fucking monster and he misses the ball so bad.
Yeah.
He left his wife and kids for this
He's
shit.
low-key still working out.
Yeah, 100%.
If they call my name like they did Phillip Rivers, he's an owner though, so he can't.
Yeah.
He's still eating an avocado for dessert, pretending it's
now,
like
here's the
sweet.
thing. If you're an owner, can he QB the Raiders?
He should. They might have a better shot.
Player? That
I don't
would be
know.
fire.
Maybe. There's probably a way you can't.
That's some my player shit.
Anyone could do a decent job at it. Is probably Tom Brady.
There's a
I'm
video,
not trying to glaze.
There's a video of Tom Brady like kind of just throwing the ball around before a game. He was like in commentator peacoat. Mm-hmm. He threw a ball and he went to reach for his hand warmers and they weren't there.
Oh.
Yeah.
He instinctively.
No, the best he threw it to some kid, like some 8-year-old, 10-year-old kid, and he hit him with a bullet, like he was throwing to Gronk. He's like, bam! And then the kid dropped it. No, he didn't. And Brady was talking shit. He's like, you should have caught it, man. He's like,
Brady don't fuck around.
He's like, listen, Tom Brady throws you a football, you better fucking catch it.
So Joe Burrow only made the Super Bowl that one year because the Chiefs stunk it up in the second half.
Listen, I saw clips from that flag football. These NFL players ain't looking that impressive no more.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, Tom Brady still got it. Tom Brady still got it as opposed to other QBs.
I think he's still
show speed might have a chance at playing corner. He should have went to school or something.
Yeah.
He was on pace with like NFL wide receivers.
No, he's got the best job in the world.
Fast, man.
No,
He's
Speed got
really
the best
fast.
job in the world. You don't have to compete for your position. You just get to race people on stream every day. How many times a day do you see Stream did this, and it seems like somebody's filming him randomly doing something?
Yeah.
He's got like propaganda team all around him.
He was right behind Noah Lyles. Like,
an Olympic runner.
He made Noah Lyles try.
Yeah.
He made him try.
It's like making Goku try.
Now, this guy's forgotten about and fell off the earth. Ashton Hall.
Yeah.
He beat Ashton Hall 4 times to the point where Ashton was getting upset. Like, hey, bro, run it again, bro. Run it again, bro.
Speed's fast, man.
He is
Remember
fast.
the backflip
He was looking
challenge?
better than Amik Robertson, bro. I'll be real.
Also,
he was looking like Brock Yassin.
He's isn't he
who's your boy? Marcus Davenport. He's definitely faster than Marcus Davenport.
And his name rings bell in China.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Speed!
I want to be big in China, bro.
We saw China through Speed's eyes.
Mm-hmm.
That shit don't look as bad as people made it seem to.
I want to
China
go to
look kind of crispy.
China look kind of cool.
China got that fast train, boy. We don't have no trains like that.
I want to eat some Szechuan chicken. You know what I mean? I want to eat some spicy duck. Food look good. They got flying cars.
I want to eat spicy golden retriever.
The shit look like cyberpunk, and I know that's to cover up the slums and the communism, but shit look cool on TikTok. You can't blame me for wanting to go.
No, they got shit. They got shit. I
bet the McDonald's is so good there. Miami. If I can get I bet the McDonald's is so fire there.
I bet their sauce on the nuggets goes crazy.
Oh my god!
The nugget sauce goes crazy in China.
You know, Asian food got the best sauces. You know,
yeah.
I like the gochujangs. I like.
You hear what Jon Taffer said?
You know, Asian people got the best sauce. Jon Taffer's full of shit.
Well, he had a good point about how they always have 3 sauce. They don't overwhelm you with sauce choices. There's just the 3.
It's all you need.
And they're good. And then you pick your favorite and you know what you like.
You know what Jon Taffer will do? You know, a good bar business for our wings, you give them all 3. We only have 3 sauces. You get to try them all. You're not overwhelmed with options. And then, like, this bar is struggling to sell food. You're going to have 100 sauces. You're going to be the biggest. You're going to have the biggest sauce menu in the state. You're going to be
Splash City at the water park? You know, the big bucket? We're going to have a big bucket of sauce that dumps over everybody.
clean.
And we're
Nobody's clean.
and we're gonna call it
Saucies.
We're gonna call it Saucies, Sauce Dispensary and Wingery.
Oh.
You know
I keep
what?
forgetting to give you guys the keyboard.
Sorry.
He is full as shit. He's going on all this stuff. I remember he was like doing a tier list on some other podcast, and he was saying like an option. He had like a budget of like $15 or $1. You get a cheap beer, blah blah blah. And one of the options was smoking. Smoking is allowed. He's like, well, I don't want that. I don't want to alienate people. I'm like, okay, now you're an actual idiot. I'm like, do you understand? That's not legal like fucking anywhere for the most part. You got to be a special smoking lounge. If you had like a bar-ass bar that you could legally smoke cigarettes in, you would have money coming in every fucking night. Every single night.
Yeah.
Because every single time you see a guy go out to hit his vape or smoke a cigarette outside of the bar, he's like, I wish I could just do this at the fucking table.
Yeah.
This was 30 years ago. I could just rip these all night.
Yep.
You got to... Anyone who's not an idiot would open up a smoking bar if they could.
You still get on planes with sealed shut ashtrays.
Yeah.
It's fucking crazy.
They don't care. It wasn't that long ago.
They
We had the
because
good
they have
life.
a spot where you can put a butt, because even though you're not allowed to smoke, they need to have a place for you to put one if you break the rule.
Yeah.
In case you be
You can't go in the
misbehaving.
garbage
In case you smoke,
and
at least-
light up all the tissue.
Because they can't really stop you from smoking, you know. The free will does exist.
Yeah.
Someone
Yeah.
could, if they could, man, fuck it. Put
I
me on the
could've-
no-fly list.
I had the jetty in my pocket on the plane.
Yeah.
The thought ran across my mind to
You could have
try
said,
to hit it
fuck
in the
my
bathroom.
job. I'm getting up.
It wouldn't have affected my job, I don't think.
If you got arrested, if they were like, hey, pal, that'd
I don't think Garrett would fire me for getting arrested on the plane.
be pretty sick.
I don't think he would.
No-fly list?
I'm not even an employee. I'm a partner. I'm in there. I'm written in that bitch.
You would definitely be on the
Locked in.
no-fly list.
You can bring a gun on that motherfucker.
Yeah. Now that's something you don't want to be on.
Yeah.
The
The
no-fly
no-fly
list
list.
if they catch you. Now I tried in the bathroom at the airport. They say
Yeah.
you blow it in the toilet and flush.
Flush it.
I was too late to flushing.
Yeah.
You're supposed to do it like in sync.
Yeah.
How are you supposed to... But how... You know what? They say that, but I'm like, I've never tried it, so it's like...
It's harder than it looks.
Do you have to do it like head level, like you're normally standing up, or do you have to get your face a foot
Face.
away from the public?
Face.
You gotta
I
do
am
what Bill
not-
Cosby
I
doesn't
am
want
not
to do.
putting my.
You guys ever seen the
I'm
show?
not putting my face in a public fucking toilet a foot away while it flushes and.
It's LAX. It's beautiful.
You,
Blast you in the face.
It's LAX. It's a beautiful
you
toilet.
guys ever
Yeah.
seen the show 90 Days In?
Yeah,
No,
the
no.
prison show.
Yeah, where they
No.
send somebody in undercover in a prison.
Oh,
Fire, bro.
I'd love to watch.
So
Prison
there's
TV.
a
I'd love to
white
watch.
there's a white nerdy guy, and you can't like do anything in there. Like if they catch you committing any crime in there, they kick you out of the
They
program.
put you on the no prisoner list, and no prison will
Yeah, you
accept
don't go to
Well,
prison
that's the
ever again.
loophole to never go to jail. Damn it,
So-
sir. He was on 90 Days In. The show. You know the show? Yeah.
He's on the no prisoner list. He's not allowed in any
I
prison.
thought he looked familiar. Fuck, we can't send him to jail.
So this guy does 90 Days In, and his cellmate gets some boofed in weed, like some weed that came in a guy's ass crack.
Nice.
And then he's like, "Hey, Carl, bro, you want to smoke, bro?" He's all right. I'm gonna ask the trustee for a wick. And we gonna smoke. We gonna get faded.
Yeah.
So then the trustee comes with a lit wick that they got to keep this fire lit to get this weed going.
yeah,
He
yeah.
gets the weed going, and
Off
then
the toilet paper, right?
yeah, off the toilet paper, and then they're showing the camera, and they're both huddled around the toilet, inhaling and then flushing.
Yeah, yeah.
It was disgusting. It was so disgusting.
And then you're sitting there high in jail.
Yeah.
As soon as you see the
yeah.
first
Yeah.
nasty gay guy that looks like a woman trying to talk to you,
Yeah.
high blown.
Yeah. High in jail sounds terrible, bro.
No, fuck that, dude. Fuck that.
That's
I meant-
real. That is not a typical weed people behavior. That is crackhead behavior.
Yeah. Yeah.
Flat the fuck out.
Jail's a great place for crackhead behavior. I mean, they have like jail-specific medication. Like if you need antidepressants or benzos in jail, they don't give you the ones that they'll give you out here.
Xanax. You
They
know what I
won't
mean?
give
Yeah.
you Xanax. They'll give you what's called boost bars.
So you're telling
I
me
don't know what it is, but it's like way less. I've seen people snorting it.
you're telling me
That's
they
crazy.
have.
I've
You're
seen
telling,
people snorting.
so you're
crazy.
telling me prison has exotic ramen flavors.
Yes.
And also exotic pharmaceuticals.
Yes.
Man.
Man.
What's it's not exotic, it's exotic. It's it's not,
Man.
it's gross.
I'm
It's
about
not
to
good.
rob the gas station. No mask.
Well, we were just talking about like career jailers and like
Yeah.
the best crimes to commit to get in jail for 4 months of the winter.
Best homeless crimes.
Probably rob the grocery store.
You're
No
probably
gun,
traveling.
not armed.
You're probably traveling to find the nicest jail, you know?
Yeah.
Like this one's they got good beds here. They got
You gotta go to jail. You gotta go to jail in Florida.
Yeah. Oh.
They let you smoke cigarettes.
Got a nice yard. You can smoke.
You can't smoke cigarettes in any jail in Michigan.
Really?
Really.
No wonder they call it prison.
It's a state law, yeah.
No wonder they call it
So different
prison.
states have different rules.
You can't even have no fun in there. Man.
You gotta go to jail in Connecticut. I
I see too much TikTok on prison. It's like, how do you? I don't even want to. I see much too. It could all be
dumbest
fake,
comment
but
is, "How'd you get a phone in there?" Every single time there's a video of jail.
how do you think? I gotta,
What do you mean? Every single time you have to ask, "How'd you get a phone in there?"
people be sneaking shit in, bro.
It's the same thing as like, "Oh, he's homeless." Yeah, right. He has a phone, brother. They're giving phones away.
Yeah.
You can go buy. You can walk into Verizon with $0 and walk out with a brand new iPhone.
Yeah. We'll bill
If
you
you
later.
have,
Like, all right,
if you have
sure.
any credit at all, like
They just want that commission.
I've done it.
Mhm.
I mean, maybe if you look a
That's why
certain
they're
way, you
pushing
can.
for the phone case. You sure you don't want a phone case? Are you fucking sure you don't want a phone
Screen
case?
protector, phone case, warranty,
Trying to make commish.
12 months of Apple Arcade Plus.
Yeah, anything.
Yeah.
You want a Coke on your way out? You know, we got a cooler with Coke and
They got nothing.
$2 a buck.
You worked at a cell phone place for a while. Did they have a cooler for drinks?
They
Fuck
should have.
no.
No
Anything
Sprites?
to make
No.
commission, they should have.
No.
What was
I've
the,
never
and
seen
you
one.
know the
you-
worst
did you work?
part?
Did you work in Sterling Heights?
No. I worked in Bloomfield.
Was it Chaldean as fuck?
No. It was a lot of different people,
Mhm.
and the worst people that came in, Indians.
No.
Oh, they're always trying to get a
It's a
deal.
very good
No,
deal.
no. You know what they want? They want all of their photos and all of their numbers transferred to another phone. And if it doesn't happen, and if you delete that stuff, they're going to lose their fucking mind.
Mhm.
Wow.
They don't understand that iCloud sync takes a little while.
Mhm.
So where is my number? What is my WhatsApp? What is my Viber? What is my...
Viber. Where's my grinder?
Where is everything?
Grindr.
Which cloud did grinder go to? My wife cannot find out
Delete
about
my
grinder.
fucking
So-
matches.
The worst part about it is you spent 4 hours transferring everybody's phone because they act like they don't know how to do it.
Mhm.
And then you get to the part where it's time to pay.
Like you can't do it at home, yeah.
Your manager said I could get free phone case, free screen protector.
Your
And I'm
manager
like-
said.
And I'm like, what's my manager's name?
Mm.
He doesn't know. But your manager say, go get manager.
Mhm.
So then I go get manager. And
Does that fuck your because you make commission?
if they were to buy it,
Yeah.
I would make some commission.
Yeah.
But they don't buy it. So here comes my manager. And he asks, can I get a free phone case? And he's like, maybe I could knock $10 off for you.
Yeah.
And they still don't want it because they want free. I'll just order it from Amazon. Well, go ahead. Go ahead. Literally go ahead.
I have a similar experience with sprinklers working with Indians.
Mhm.
A lot of Indian people live in Troy and they have sprinklers. They bought a house with sprinkler.
Mhm.
House is a dump, but that's another story. But they always send, first of all, they always send their wife to talk to you.
Mhm.
I've had so many instances where the husband's like hiding up there. I see him, but the wife is dealing with me, and she's asking. And at one time, a wife asked me to move furniture. I'm like, I'm here for the sprinklers outside. She's having me move furniture. But there's one guy that was real persnickety. He was very particular, and he watched every sprinkler go all the way left. He'd stand with me and make me watch every sprinkler go left and right. All right, 4 more to go on this zone. Let's watch. And there's like 8 zones, so you do the math. And then they never want to pay for anything. Anytime you need to upgrade something, replace something, no, we'll leave it. So I spent 4 hours here, didn't sell him nothing. But he had a cool koi pond.
Oh,
Those poor
okay.
koi, though, they probably weren't eating very well. They were
Yeah.
eating whatever they were throwing in
Starving.
there.
I want a koi pond. I want
Eating the goop scoop.
Oh, the
Scoop and goop.
Oh yeah, the scoop, the chili piss, the chili piss,
Chili
the
piss?
goop. I saw it was like the Indian. I'll watch any Indian street food video, and you know what?
They're so gross, man.
Especially if they use their left hand. Be careful if they use their left hand. That's what they wipe their ass
You know what
with.
it reminds me
If it
of
looked
when
clean,
I see
if it was
Indian
clean, I
street
would try
food?
a lot of that stuff.
It
I would try
reminds
the
me-
goop. I would try the goop sandwich if I got it here. If I got it here, if I got it here,
I'm not-
I would-
no,
with a place with a roof and a kitchen and
absolutely not.
it was like a sandwich. Slims. It was like you saw it then. Yeah, it was like a
It was
sandwich.
goop?
It was like a sandwich, and then he like sloops like broth
3
in it, and then
different
like
broths.
like
yeah.
3 different broths in this bread, and then like a
And he's
goop
doing it really
scoop.
performatively
Looks like
fast,
refried beans. Yeah, this guy was actually doing it. He wasn't just shaking. To make it look like he was going fast, he was actually doing it fast.
Okay.
Because some of these Indian people, they just be shaking.
Yeah.
To make it look like they're going fast.
Yeah.
It's only a matter of time before someone gets the idea. Because anytime you see some shit on TikTok, remember rolled ice cream?
Yeah.
That was everywhere for like a year. They're
Rolled,
all
yeah.
shut down now. Every last rolled ice cream place is gone,
I don't even know where to get it now.
I'm hoping someone tries to make their own like Indian street drink place where you're required to like fucking do it all fast and throw the bottle up on the ceiling and shit like that.
Would you work for an Indian streetcar?
That'd be funny. That'd be fun as fuck if you just get to
It would
throw.
be fun.
Yeah, you would just to throw cans of Coke against the wall and like
Yeah.
put like a bunch of a squeeze of lemon in your mouth and spit it in the drink. And
Now, I know it's true. When I went to Mexico,
Mm-hmm.
it was like avoid the water unless it's heavily filtered. Don't eat the street food, this type of
Montezuma's
stuff.
revenge. Mhm.
Because you'll get Montezuma's revenge. I did end up getting it. It's only so long you can go avoiding it.
Yeah.
I had an ice cube and a Coke at a restaurant somewhere. But is it true for India too?
has
People
to.
talk about how gross India is. They joke a lot about it. I've never been. I've never gotten
Yeah,
advice.
it probably is.
What is their
Indian-
revenge called? It's not Montezuma's revenge. What is their?
I mean, listen. If I could defend the Indian people, they probably have
Apu's
Raj's revenge.
They probably have Raj's revenge, but also there is such a thing as Coney Island revenge here in Detroit. Sometimes Coney
Yeah.
Island be just fucking your stomach up. I've had some Coney Island that had me praying to God a couple of times, bro.
Yeah.
It's just a chicken finger pita. How could I fuck it up? What was it? The cheese?
Well, the
ranch?
thing is, isn't the difference like, okay, you might get undercooked food here, but over there it's like, no, they have different bacteria
You're not
in
used
the
to
water.
it, yeah.
They have different bacteria.
Mhm.
That's what I.
And they got
that's
it
how
in
I
Mexico,
understood
so
it.
they might have it over there, and we can't judge them
Raj's
for
revenge,
it.
yeah.
Okay,
Indian street
we're not
food.
calling Mexicans dirty because
No,
of Montezuma's
it's just
revenge.
different bacteria. That's
Yeah.
all.
Indian street food reminds me of the one episode of Bar Rescue. It was the same episode where the mushrooms were growing in the walk-in.
Look at this!
But
Look at this!
the grill, when he orders a burger, he puts this bowl over the patty.
Mm-hmm.
The bowl was black.
Yeah, oh,
You could tell it was originally a silver bowl.
Oh
stainless.
no!
It's black
Looks
and
like
textured.
cast iron. Yeah.
Yes.
I saw that.
That's what Indian street food reminds me of, is that bowl.
Oh.
Yeah, it looks gross, man. I would never fucking eat
That
it.
is
I think I ate something bad.
I ate Italian street food and it was dry.
Oh,
It was just dry.
bake it out in the sun.
Yeah.
Yeah. What did you get?
That burrito at the track.
Oh my god!
It was dry.
Did you think to
But
yourself?
no. But the brisket sandwich was good, and that was also street
Same
food.
place.
Yeah.
When you
Same concession.
when you were in line for the burrito, you had already had the brisket sandwich.
Yes.
Brisket-
So you were like,
you
"Oh,
ate-
I'm excited to try this burrito."
Yeah, this should be good.
Oh,
you weren't
brisket.
thinking, "I'm in Italy getting a burrito. This is going to be questionable."
I thought because the brisket sandwich was good, and how many Aperol spritzes I've had, it
Yeah.
would at least be edible.
Did the you were drunk and it still was bad? That's
It was
bad.
terrible.
That's bad.
It was so bad. I was taking bites of burrito and drinking spritz
Oh,
to wash it
wash
down.
it down.
Do you think they had a sauce that they could have maybe put on there?
Maybe, but I didn't see it.
Yeah. Damn.
I should have just got a corn.
When you're drunk and it's still bad,
It was
because when you're
terrible.
drunk, I don't even taste food.
Yeah.
You know, it just goes down.
Yeah. And I managed to eat half of it before I was like, this stinks.
Drunk Donald's be hitting, bro.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's so good. when
It'd be
you're
hitting
drunk.
so good.
Hold on,
Drunk
bro.
Donald's.
Bro really went to Italy and got brisket
And a burrito.
and a burrito. You got Israeli food and Mexican food in Italy.
Speaking of McDonald's, I had another Gen
We're
Z
listening.
interaction at McDonald's, and it wasn't nothing egregious. It's the standard. I'm sure you guys have seen it. The guy who gives you the food looks at you, never says a word to you,
Yeah.
just looks at you and gives you your food, and then just closes the window.
I
And
had a weird one today.
Mm.
I was at McDonald's and the guy hands me my food. He's like, all right, Brody, stay blessed, drive safe.
oh, that's a good interaction.
No. But I said, you too.
Oh,
And I'm like, fuck.
fuck.
And then
I-
he starts
He's not
laughing.
driving.
I did that at the bowling alley recently. They're like, have a good bowl. I'm like, you too. I'm like, fuck. He's not bowling.
I gotta kill myself.
Oh,
but
me too? And then he starts bowling when he
Yeah.
jumps
jumps
in.
in. He takes my turn. There's only two. He just takes. He's like,
Putting
let me
his
bowl
name
for
up
you. Let
there.
me bowl for you.
Yeah.
But
Getting you a
Celebrity shot.
He's getting you a pitcher of beer.
dude, you got to meet up with us at Premiere. It's an actually nice place to hang
It's
out.
a nice bowling alley.
There's young people there,
Really?
cool people there. I was shocked. Anyway,
Bowling alley.
I just don't like how Gen Z people look at you and don't say nothing.
Yeah, I don't like,
Like,
it
if you're not gonna say anything, don't even look at me.
They're probably just having a bad day at McDonald's.
I get it, but it seems to be happening more and more. say something. I have bad days, but when I worked in customer service, I would always talk.
Eye
to
contact is the bar nowadays. As long as
say
they look
something.
At you.
If I say hey or if I say thanks, say something.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah.
I don't know, but then the other day, I saw Clavicular. I wanted to bring him up.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all know Clavicular, right?
Yeah.
I know him as this looksmaxxing guy, which I thought was a joke. I guess it's real.
He's really into looksmaxxing.
They do bone smashing. Have you guys heard of bone smashing?
Yeah.
No.
Smashing hard things on your face to like
form
define
your
your jaw. Yeah. And he's serious about it. He's 19, this guy.
He's going to get some plastic surgery. He's going to get...
And apparently he looks like shit, and he's a drug addict. He's a cokehead.
Or he's on meth or something.
He called it drug maxing. He calls doing cocaine drug maxing to make up for his lack of social skills. It's autistic as fuck. But Andrew Callaghan, you guys know him?
He walked out on the Channel 5 interview, yeah.
Has his own thing now. I can't remember what it's called.
All Gas, No Brakes
Yeah.
Channel 5. He does two.
Oh, no. All Gas, No Brakes is what he did.
Yeah.
Now he's Channel 5.
Now he's just Channel 5, yeah.
And I like his stuff because he did the interview with Shia. We talked about that a week or
Channel
two
5's
ago.
cool.
But he sat down with Clavicular, and he was asking Clavicular, like, what'd you do growing up? And he have you guys ever heard of Clavicular's thinking noise?
No.
It wasn't like, it was like, No, it wasn't even that. It was like, it was so weird. He could not think of what he did growing up. And then he says, go on the computer and Ladar. Lay down and rot. So he's using like
acronyms that don't need acronyms.
I would use a computer and lay down and rot. Ladar. And the guy's like, Ladar. You know, Andrew's like, Ladar.
That's not a thing.
He ended up getting up and walking off of Andrew Callaghan, I guess. Because he's like, you're not asking any looksmaxxing questions, you know? He kind of got Andrew a little bit.
I don't think so, because he's like, I thought this was a whole thing about. No, he pissed him off because he's like, you're fine with how you look? He's like, yeah.
Yeah.
He was like, you're lying. He
He asked Andrew Callaghan, you look in the mirror and you're satisfied and happy with what you see? And Andrew's like, yeah. And he's like, all right, if you want to just be dishonest with yourself, if we're just being dishonest.
He can't fathom anyone being like,
I'm okay with not being beautiful. Yeah.
I don't need to fucking smash my face and do coke. And
like, I look how I look, and that's okay with me. I've grown accustomed to it. When you're 19, it may be harder to do, and you're on the computer Eldaring or whatever. Ladaring.
So who's the looksmaxer that got his wig snatched? That's not the same guy?
I don't even know. That was like the number 2 ranked Chad from Australia or something like that.
Yeah.
He also got exposed for having shoulder pads in his shirt recently.
Okay.
I think he's leaning full into it. They're doing like full-on wrestling bullshit now.
This is stupid as fuck.
But the ASU frat leader did get frame mogged by another guy.
Yeah, he's dropped to 29.
Fuck.
Yeah, he dropped to 29.
I guess looksmaxxing was a joke on like 4chan in the 2000s, and they would do like looks LOOX maxing as like, and they make memes, chads and otherwise, and I guess you get young people who are ladaring. And they end up on these forums. They're like, "Oh, it's real."
I like how he's like, "This community." I'm like, "Dog." I'm like, there has to be like the amount of people that take that seriously. I know people are dumb and impressionable, but I'm like
autistic.
And autistic. There's definitely some people that take it seriously. I'm like, dude, 90% of these people got to just be making fun of you, bro. There's no way you haven't realized that.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't
Like,
think
he's like
people are
community
watching Clavicular's streams because they think he looks so good.
Or like, oh, I can't wait to look like good.
Yeah.
I'm gonna learn something.
I think they watch it because it's a bit of a fire. It's a bit of a train wreck.
Yeah.
You know? Like, it's like everybody loves a good fire.
It's like watching King Cobra or watching Daniel Larson. It's just
it's got to be because and then so now I see on TikTok the opposition. I saw a guy who claims he's like, I did crystal meth for years, and I wanted to just say he's got a lot of symptoms of a guy who's an addict
off the meth,
off of substances, off of specifically what do they call
that crystal
and coke? What are they like? Stimulants.
Yeah.
And then now in the comments there's close-ups of Clavicular. He looks bad apparently, but I don't know if they're just faking it. I don't know anything. I don't care. I'm at the point where I'm hitting not interested if it's Clavicular popping up.
I'm trying
to
do that on shit. I'm like, no. I'm like,
I want to see real schizos. I don't want to see this guy.
I love real schizophrenics. I like a guy with 6 likes who's rapping in his trailer. That's like, there's nothing better than that.
It's not really about your personality. It's more about like breaking your jaw. That's what it's about. With women, you see, they're not really interested in you. They're interested in your jawline. They're interested in like how perfect your nose is. So and even then, it's like very like skin surface deep, like. Yeah.
And he keeps getting interviews. I hope he just gets burnt out on this. I think they're like, listen, I think he's getting interviews like, we got to strike while the iron's hot because no one's going to care about this guy in like 9 months. So I think
his brain seems like it's drooling. Like he seems like he's got nothing between the ears. It's what it seems like.
He's an idiot, dog.
I don't know. I mean, yeah. You don't even want to know about the science behind looksmaxxing.
No one cared because
You got Andrew Callaghan talking to you. He's a pretty big deal.
Because we're trying to make fun of you. We're trying to make and he hasn't caught on yet. We're trying to make fun of you, dude.
Yeah.
That's why you're on all these shows again.
I know to normies, I probably do a lot of drugs. Normies to him is someone who doesn't do cocaine.
Yeah, normies. It's just a guy with a job that doesn't watch streamers. It's like,
yeah, that's a normie. Incredible.
Just like a guy who's like married. It's like a guy,
yeah,
like a guy with a normal job who's married. Yeah,
the guy who orders pizza for his kid on Friday. It's a normie.
The guy just living.
You're 19. He's 19 years old. That's what blew me away. Is like a lot of these people are so young.
Mm-hmm.
And they're just like, they're Ladaring, dude. I Ladared. I grew up Ladaring too, man. AOL, fucking Nick Tropolis. You
just
kidding
called
me?
It using the control. It's just called using the computer.
Yeah.
It's called being online.
Yeah.
We don't need a Ladaring. Only he's using that. There's no way that takes off at all. Don't stop trying to make fetch happen. It's not going to be a thing.
Yeah.
It's situation.
Yeah, it's just weird, man. It's just weird. And I also think a lot of people are autistic. Like autistic people do think a lot about how they look and like. I read somewhere that autistic people are bad at like sports because they watch other people's form and they try to mimic other people
instead of finding their own.
Yeah. And then they don't know how to do that. I
should have seen.
So like it's probably similar for like looksmaxxing. People who are autistic are like overly aware of how they look. Maybe they're getting kind of dragged into it. I don't know, man.
There's a lot of autism out there. You should have seen how packed round one was yesterday. There was there was guys leaving with arms full of shit from the claw machine.
Tough.
There's a lot of claw machine hobbyists out there. There's hobbyists for everything now. You just got to look on the internet.
Yeah.
But I fell for the trap. Because me and my girlfriend split up. I'm like, I'm going to go to the bathroom. You go wait in line for drinks. And I'm not going to lie, bro. I started looking up how to win the machines at round one on TikTok. I was watching videos, and then I get in line. She's looking up the same shit.
Oh.
We're both looking up TikToks. Like, how do we beat
My girl was telling me that there's a method in the claw machine. Now, I know you're good at the claw machine.
There is.
You can swing that fucker.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what she said. She said you want to swing it so that it's swinging when it picks it up so it gets a better grab.
Mm-hmm.
And it also swings it out. I don't know.
I like winning the figure machines more. I like pushing the boxes around.
Yeah.
Some of these claw machines be flaccid. You know what I'm saying? You want to look for a stainless steel. I don't like these flaccid plastic ones. You want to look for a good old-fashioned stainless steel. It's got some grip, some girth.
What about cutting the string?
I don't even try, bro. I don't even try.
What's
I don't
that?
Even try.
Like you got to line up a blade and like cut a string.
Mm-hmm.
And when you cut the string, you go get the helper.
Claw machine tech.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'm going to become a claw machine hobbyist, I think. We're going to...
Hell yeah.
That's what I should do in my 30s. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Fuck golfing.
What about dropping the ping pong ball in the right spot?
Now listen, there is a way to cheese that one.
Really?
You can't drop it in the ping. It looks like a muffin tin, right? Like a cupcake tray, like an ice cube tray. It's like a big tray with like a bunch of holes in it.
Or an egg tray.
One hole has a special marking on it, and you pick up a bunch of ping pong balls from a bowl.
And it's a claw doing it?
Yeah, and you hope you drop your ping pong ball in the marked spot. But what you can do, if the hole is not big enough in where the tray is, you can drop your claw into the tray and just hope and try and scoop the ball and move the ball around.
Oh.
Yeah. People be cheesing it.
Yeah.
Listen, you have to.
You have to. They're trying to cheese you.
Dude, you have to be. The only way to win is you have to. Here's the best tip: you have to be a vulture.
Yeah.
You have to be a piece of shit. You have to watch people. You have to keep circling around and watching people and be like, okay, this guy gave up, and then you come.
That's what I do at the casino at the slots.
You come in and scoop his win.
That's what you gotta do at the slot machine.
Yes.
No, this one's full. This one's about to bust. This basket's full of blue gems.
Or it's like,
it's
dude,
about to bust.
How the fuck do you win this machine? Then you watch a guy win it, and they're like, okay, I know how to win, and then you just go win it. I watched this one guy do it, and then I'm like, okay, now I know how to win. I went to the same exact machine after it got restocked. He's like, so I see you saw the secret tech. I'm like, yes, bro. And I talked to him for a little bit. He left that bitch with like 5 figures. He came with himself to just rob round one. So many people were leaving with so much shit.
Speaking of claw machines, you think when Tony Johns gets out, he's going to have a bunch of donations in his app? He's going to go right to the claw machine. I got $100 just for the claw machine.
He needs to go stop fucking around and go to like Dave & Buster's around one. The Walmart claw machines are robbery. If you see it,
Yeah.
Light your money on fire. If
He
you see
leaves
a
with
bar
like
claw
a
machine.
Brookstone head massager.
Yeah.
A bag full of candy.
He's
I
just
got
wearing-
gummy snakes and a head massager. Woo!
Check out
Mind
these
you-
army. Yo, check
and
out
that
these
head
army men.
massager will be gone in a week. You
Yeah.
won't see it ever again.
It'll break.
It'll break, or he'll have sold it for
Yes.
like whatever for
Give me
product.
$5 for a man.
This is rest and relaxation. I'm relieving myself. You know, but the 20 army men with parachutes attached to him, he's going to hang on to dear life.
If Tony John's was an NPC merchant, the prices he would pay for things and the things he would let go of would be so random.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, you could have the head massager for 5 cents, but he's like, you ain't getting my gummy snakes for less
Gummy
than $3.
snakes, $400.
For my parachute army men.
Wait, didn't he have those at one point?
No.
No?
I like how that's believable too. He's just a grown man walking around with parachute army man on the top of a parking structure.
Hey, he'll go to a Tim Hortons. You stole my parachute army man.
I want him back. I'm calling the police. Right.
I'm not gonna lie. Next time I go to an arcade, I'm buying a parachute army man.
Those
Those
are
are
fun.
my
I love
fucking
undoing it
favorite.
for the first time,
Yeah.
getting it nice and
Oh.
straight. It was so satisfying.
top
And
of
then
your
sometimes
stairs.
they're not put on the backs
Oh,
right.
he's paratrooping in, man, and look at him, he's dropping in.
All right, patrons, that's it for now. But if you're a Patreon, stay tuned. We're going to talk about smoke shops, Facebook
Yes.
comments, and an NBA today. So stay tuned.